What's going on, everybody? Chris here, back again with another episode of Teardown. We're gonna jump right back into it. We finished Fine Arts mission last time, so I'm not actually sure what this next mission is all about, but very excited to see. Thank you again, as always, for taking a couple of minutes out of your day and hanging out with us. Hopefully you're able to get something from this video. If you do, definitely make sure you hit the like button, give a comment, any questions you might have. Consider subscribing to our channel. We have a boatload more gaming content on there, and as always, daily content to come. So checking into these missions here already, we have something from Anton Wolf. Heard about our skills. He's looking for us to do a quick job. There's construction going on at the marina, a new dock. There's high-end tools spread all over the place. Could really use them for an upcoming job. Could we get over there and collect them? So it's a side mission. This one's called Tool Up. The last side mission we didn't really seem like a side mission. It was actually pretty long. It probably still took us about an hour. You can see this one here. Again, it's a side mission, so I'm assuming with side missions, you likely don't have to complete them to complete the campaign. But again, we are looking for a perfect score here. This one, again, has another 6 objectives, so it looks like there's 4 primary targets here plus another 2. We already have a perfect score right now of a possible, we're 12 for 12 at West Point Marina, so we're going to hop in here and grab these tools for Anton. Curious to see what this one's going to be all about. I would imagine it's very similar to like the GPSs and stuff where we are stealing things there. Had pretty decent success the last time we were here. Took quite a bit of planning again. Okay, so you can see that there's one specifically that he's looking for here, indicated by the yellow circles. So basically everything on the left half of the map here, and then these other ones. Where's the white one? Okay, I see. So there's a white one up top here that he wants, and then a white one here as well that are optional. Now I would imagine, just as we get further into this game, that each one of these are going to be hooked up to a red box. You can see that this one very clearly is a wired alarm box. This one we can't necessarily tell, but it's inside a trailer. I would imagine it's going to be. This one very clearly here is as well. I wonder, this might look, it looks like it's on like a floating platform or something. So we're either going to need a boat to take this. I wonder if we can tow that. I don't know if I'm just kind of getting ahead of myself there. We got something in here. We might actually finally be able to make use of this propane cylinder. Again, we have fire alarm, but now that I know how it works, we might actually be able to make use of that. That'd be pretty sweet. What else do we got in here? So inside where I believe we had the boat kind of hung up last time, there is another one that's above us, and then very clearly we have another one on the wired box here. And what else do we have? Nothing else? Okay, so chances are, as we said before, chances are these are all going to be on wired boxes, but we're going to need to make sure that we're finding some valuables or collectibles or whatever it is. I think it's valuables, because we're going to start needing some money for upgrades. So I don't want to go ahead and spend all day looking for valuables in this game, but got to keep our eyes open maybe a little bit more than we have been just to start collecting some cash here. You can see you can't open those, but you can just kind of power through. What else do we got? Anything? Any expensive meds in here? No. No, nothing. Can't steal those paintings. Okay, anything up top here? I don't remember. So we don't actually have anything in this building. It's actually behind us here. So I'm just going to get out of here for now. Again, I don't, as much as I want to find some valuables, I don't want to take all day doing that either. Okay, so we got a saw here. Again, this is just picking this up, so I can't really do too much right now with that one. We can't really pick it up and move it without severing that connection, so we know what the idea is with that one. Let's make it down to this here and see what we got going on in this container. I don't know if it's going to be above ground. Yes, it is. It's 3 levels high. So let's see what we got. And then again, as always, kind of once we see the lay of the land here, it'll help us put together a proper plan together. So, okay, so can't really do too much with this one either. No valuables in here while we're here. Make sure. No. Okay, But that one shouldn't be too bad. We can at least kind of take this apart because we know. I want to be careful though. Okay, that should be fine. All we gotta do is make it to the window. Okay, so we know this one's pretty high up. See what the deal is with this. I want to see if there's like a tow hook or something that we would be able to just pull that platform around and get a little bit of a head start on that. It'd be kind of sweet, but I don't know the likelihood of that. I don't see anything that would allow us to pull this thing. Just kind of thinking out loud. It doesn't look like we should be able to lift that red container either, because there's no way we'd be able to lift that container and still have this wire connected. No way. So all of these so far are going to have to be collected individually. With that said though, what do we have for boats here? We have the barge. Wow. We don't really have anything for boats. We have the barge, and we have this little yacht thing. Or not even a yacht, but that little houseboat, and that thing is slow. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. What is this, like an ice cream truck? We haven't driven this before. I would imagine it's going to be really slow, but we're just going to try it so we know what we have available to us in here. It feels like it wants to fall over. Probably does. Whoa. Okay. So I would imagine the best bet. This is surrounded in brick, so very likely. Okay, so as we said, this is surrounded in brick. Can I chop down? No. We have the gate here. I really like this. I really like this truck. This thing's pretty good. This little Jeep thing. Can we just walk into this, or is it closed? Oh, I'm surprised. I didn't think they were going to let us do that. Probably not the most efficient though. You can see again, we have this hooked up right here. There's a valuable there. I'm going to scoop that up. Okay, 60 bucks. That's fine. That propane tank, if we were to kind of blow that up, we shouldn't do too much damage that it would sever that, but I guess you never really know because we haven't really messed with that before either. This one is close enough. These are all pretty close. This one seems to be the kind of farthest out, but it's ground level and easy to snag. It's just going to be figuring out what makes the most sense to get when. Like, it's nice that you can open all these doors. We don't have to do a bunch of damage to walk around in here. So this one's up top as well. Okay. So that one's up top. This one, I guess that might be the one issue in this one, is that they're all kind of up top. Really. Y'all gotta run up some stairs in this one, and this one. This one's easily the highest one. 6 meters above. That one's 5 meters above. That one's 3 meters above. What's this? This one's up top as well. So that's going to be the hardest thing about these, is it doesn't look like there's any that you can polish off super early. And although this map is, I think, smaller than that the state one in Fine Arts, the mansion one, they do have heights that we're going to have to contest and contend with. So that's kind of tough. Figuring out what a good starting point of this would really be. We know with this one, we're really just looking to get efficiencies in our pathway at this point. Okay. So nothing really special with a lot of this, but honestly, okay, so there is a speedboat. I didn't see that. That's going to be helpful for here. Yeah. So we might... Our escape vehicle's here, so that's tough. Because again, you don't really want to circle back, so we would almost have to start here and kind of hit in this order if that's possible. And then come shooting through and hit our escape vehicle. I wonder if it would be possible to set that up. So we would start on this one here. Ideally scoot across to this, come down here, boot across. So we would need our speedboat to go here to here. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can start setting this up. So we're going to start here. Where would we go from here? Have a car right down here and boot along to here. So let's try and do a little bit of damage at this point. I'm going to quick save since we've seen everything at this point. I'm going to take this gate and fences and stuff out of the way here really quickly. Just so that this doesn't hang us up. Again, shouldn't really be too much of an issue because we're going to do a lot of this map with a vehicle anyways. So it's going to make those gates open, but I'm trying to look. Okay. That would be the only problem. It would have been really nice because we could have just blown a hole at the top of the stairs here, had a boat parked here, gone onto the bridge, snagged that, but I keep forgetting that there's one in the bottom corner here, so that wouldn't really work. Actually, what we could do is get this one, drive up into here, and then kind of zigzag. I just don't know if we lose efficiency, though. I mean, even still, if we were to go here to here to here to here, that's tough. That's tough. I'm going to just leave this open for now. We don't have the bucket anymore. But just take that out. That's fine to leave. Okay. Leave that for now. We can go and blow a hole. We have to watch fire alarm. Again, now that we know how that one works, I'm not as worried about exploding the tank. I'm curious actually to see what the fire alarm meter looks like. Steel is presenting quite an issue with this. Getting a little bit of pixel glitch. There we go. So I guess if we're gonna blow a hole in there, we would want this. We want this fence out of the way. Let's try and do that. We ended up flattening all of this, which is cool. Almost all of it, anyways. But I want to line up. Actually, I guess what we can do is just blow this up right now. Just blow it up and then see how much of a hole it makes. I'm going to quick save just in case it does something crazy. Nice. Oh, wow. I didn't even start a fire. I'm surprised. That's awesome. Okay, very nice to know how that one works. Very nice to know. Okay, so we'll just be able to drop onto there. Just blow this part of the wall out a little bit. Just hop off the container. Okay, what's that look like? Do we have enough room? Probably not. Just make sure we have all this clean. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we're going to want to blow this fence out though. And I could have shotgunned it, but again, it's easy enough to knock it out with the vehicles that we have right here, so I'm going to just not waste my ammo, just in case we need it for something a little bit more tactile. Might actually have an issue getting this up the hill anyways, though. Okay, for some reason this doesn't go. Wonder if we can use this bad boy. We can use the boom on it to do some damage. Use this thing as a battering ram, as we have in the past. Yeah, there we go. Nice big hammer here. pull in on itself. It's working just fine. Gotta watch that little bit of floating grate, but other than that, should be a-okay. I'll make sure that we have some room open here. Really hope that that floating stuff isn't going to snag. It shouldn't. This game's physics is very good. Are very good. Some of the times, though, you get some floating stuff. That. Okay. Back this up right now. Might need that again later. You can see we basically took no damage on that because we were just using the arm, so that's cool. This thing's taking a little bit of a beating, but we shouldn't need it for anything. I'm hoping that we didn't need the bucket. We might be able to use that. You know what? Maybe we could do what we did in Fine Arts for one of those. Make a ramp out of that boom arm for the one that's really tall. Could be a really good idea. I'd trust that more than I would the planks. I'm just going to make sure that this gate is gone. Just parked here for now. Okay, so we basically have a pretty clear route from here. We're going to need to set our cars up, but I'm just really worried about making the proper kind of space right now. Ideally, we'll take this boat and clear the front of this, I think. Let's see if we can do that. That thing sucks so bad for damage, though, so I don't know if that's realistic. We might need to use some bombs or something to sink that platform. What's this about? Oh, you can raise the bridge? Wow. That would have saved my barge some damage before. Okay, well, it is what it is, I guess. That's really cool, though. I had no idea. Just trying to see where we can get some efficiencies here. I feel like 1, 2, 3 isn't too bad. And then these are close enough that if we can come up with a pretty good run, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to actually lower the bridge first, because I want to see if we can get that boom to raise, to get us high enough. That should be good enough. Like, we have to basically aim it here, so we should be able to get a pretty good run with that arm, I would think. And it should be easy to scale. We're just going to need to probably park a car at the end of it so we can hop up on the actual machinery, but hoping this is going to work as I'm expecting. I feel like it should be pretty good. Whoa, I didn't want that. This way. I really just need to keep the arm intact, so I don't know if I can. It's going to be a tough sell. What's the deal with this? That's pretty good. Boom. Okay, awesome. That's really good, actually. Let's just be careful with this. I'm going to quick save just in case I do something stupid. Okay. That works. I don't know the likelihood we would be able to jump from that arm into here. We're definitely... We don't even need to park a car, though, which is kind of nice. We just need to hit that electrical box. Okay. I might be able to put a plank there, and then we can jump right into the portable. Yeah, that might be hard to hit a couple of times. So maybe we'll put a plank up there. Just want to see. Yeah, okay, so let's go up there and put a plank. I just don't know. I don't know where I was before to hit this all the time. Where's the arm? Like right here? Is that gonna help though? Make a little bit of a platform here. I think that helps. I need a couple more planks. I don't know why that's not working as well as it did before. I liked the idea. Actually, I wonder at this point if I can just make a bridge That should be fine. Those things are still really weird to use, but that should be, yeah. Ooh. I just want to make sure this is gonna stay. It always gets so weird. Like I never know if it's gonna slip out, but this should be fine. Oh, okay. You can put too much pressure on it too. It does kind of swing, but that looks fine. Test this once more. Okay, we ended up actually like hitting this base this time. Okay, I'm gonna quick save this because that's pretty good actually. Only thing with that is we're gonna need to basically get the speedboat to about here and boot up the rocks. And then we're gonna want to fly out the front of this, so that's fine. I'm gonna need to make a little bit of space here. Okay, that should be fine. Quick save. So we'll deal with that boat one last. Just trying to think where our last issue might be. If we have a car here, we have to get to here. Okay, so we should be able to just blow through the wall, I would imagine. We can see our box there already. Only thing is we're going to have to make sure that the car ends up kind of flat. But the car would definitely be quicker than running. We just have to make sure we can stick the jump. And we have to get a car up here, I guess. Which I don't see anything flat to be able to do that. And there's no way a car is going to fit up the stairs. So, scratch that. I mean, we could maybe... No, we couldn't. Because I was going to say we could maybe do a forklift, but that's still... We wouldn't be able to get the forklift up here. That wouldn't make any sense. There's not a car in that, right? That's not a garage up there. I think that's like a little gazebo. We could get the car up these stairs. I just don't know if we could get them up these ones. And like the car's not going to go that fast anyways. So we'll definitely have to run, but what we could do is just park the car here. At that point, we're probably splitting hairs, but we could do that. And then, I don't know, take the car through the front door of this house. Is that possible? Line up straight with the dock. Let's see. Wow. Have to do a considerable amount of damage, but that's not too bad actually. I thought it was going to be way worse. We could probably do that. Gonna have to take that whole front entrance out. This lip might be a little bit of a pain. Actually. Okay. I'm gonna get this bulldozer thing back. Have it just cram right through the house. Again, I don't want to get it stuck because it's gonna just completely block our route that way. It's slower than I remember. I don't know if it's just because it's beat up or what. First of all, actually, before I do a little running charge here, let's quick save because I don't want to dislodge this saw. I do want to keep this nice and tight. Okay, we are going to have an issue getting the car up these stairs. This doesn't want to smash either. I need to take a forklift through here. We know with its forks it can do quite a bit of damage, so we might have reached the end of the line of this thing here. Actually, just use it to drive back over there. Quicker than running. Whoa. What I was doing there. Don't think... Take the forklift. Okay. Big boy. hopefully just demolish a clear path right through this house is the plan. Good. Doing a lot of damage there. But those stairs are probably going to present quite a problem. I don't think at this point, like, our best bet is probably to just run this straight through. Again, we aren't going to know until we actually try what the timing is going to look like in all of this. Because, like, it's a pretty good idea to drive the car straight through, but the forklift is struggling, so a car is going to have quite a time getting up the stairs and getting through this trash. And I don't want to damage the dock. That's going to basically ruin any chance that we have at taking the car through. Oy. Yeah, I don't know if I trust that hold on. I mean, the alternative really is taking the car on the side. Probably wouldn't be the end of the world. We're gonna need to also clear this. I'm not sure if we'll be able to flatten the wall enough. You can see these wheels just kind of drive up over this curb, so I don't really think having a car go through the house is an option. Sadly, really cool to see. But I think we would get stuck up on this, and then very similarly, we would get stuck up on all this. Looks really cool. Looks really cool. Thanks. But yeah, I don't know the likelihood of that being an option. It'd be sweet. Like, I mean, if it did work, I would use all my shotgun ammo to just clear a path. Realistically, though, like, we could run that pretty... It's just very slow. Very slow. I don't know if we have anything here. Like, that Jeep, actually. That Jeep thing might work. Could test that. This. Let's try it. It's got like 4x4 wheels. We would just use the car, I guess, on the other side to move us around on the dock. I'm just gonna quick save. This thing's nice and fast. The problem is, though, it would not make it up the stairs. There's no way. There's a Jeep right there. Okay. This thing could actually work. And it's pretty quick too, honestly. Definitely quicker than walking. You're gonna line this up and save. Whoa. Line this up and save just before we get into this fully. Okay. Still feel like this could be an issue, but quick save. Just go. Oh yeah. Don't really need it for that. We need it for this. As soon as we... Okay. That could work. Have this set up here. Clear all this. I'm gonna use my sledge just because a lot of this is wood, so we should be able to clean it up pretty well, and then I can use my shotgun to clean up any of the concrete in this. Look at all this wood floor. Get rid of all of this if possible, because the Jeep is just spinning its wheels once we get all this debris underneath us. Bye-bye light. clearing grass, that's for sure. This whole house is just made out of wood, so getting actually some pretty good clear rate here. Get rid of a lot of this garbage. Gonna need to watch those stairs. That'll be tough. But I'll have to figure out where to start the Jeep. If it makes sense to start it there, like at that point, honestly, we're starting it pretty close to the boat. I don't even know if it honestly makes sense to use. I still feel like, though, we'll get a couple of seconds instead of having to run. But I could just be overplanning. But I'd rather overplan than underplan. But at the same time, it does push these episodes a little longer than I would intend sometimes. The demolition ones obviously don't really require a whole lot of planning. Not really sure if it's going to stay that way. A lot of these are kind of driven by, you know, a 60-second timer. So it makes sense to put all the time into planning if that's what it comes down to. As much time as we spend planning, I still think the best run that we've ever done, we had like 20 seconds left, which obviously is an abundance of time because it makes no difference whether or not you're able to beat it in, you know, with 6 seconds left or, you know, no seconds left, but, or I guess you want at least 0.1 second left, but you get the idea. Okay, so that's a pretty clean, look at that. That's beautiful. Beautiful. So we're already starting on top of this lip. We're basically just counting on this Jeep to take us up here and straight through. So what I forgot is that we're also going to need a car. That red car I was banking on being here, and it is not going to be now. Okay. I mean, do we have anything else here? We have this, but I don't think that's all that fast. What's this green thing? Can we use that? I mean, that doesn't really matter. We don't really... Actually, that might help us get up in here so we don't have to run to the stairs. We'll have to see. As always, we will have to see. But I think we're pretty well planned for here. We have to address the boat still, but we're good with this. We're good with this. Oh, we still need the car as well. That red car is going to do the majority of our heavy lifting here, though, for this kind of first half. I guess I could go and set this up. Where do I need this, though? So this is going to be, we're going to use this car to essentially get all 3 of these objectives. I think. Or does it make more sense to use it here? We'll use a van here. We want the speedboat here to go to here. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really want to have to run all the way down to those stairs. So if we can use this green little bucket truck thing, that'd be pretty sweet. And move all this out of the way. This van seems pretty fast, honestly. This one looks like it's the same van, just with a different skin on it. But feels okay. But this is valuable real quick, the way that that thing was shining. But it ain't. Okay. No problem there. I don't want to explode this because we don't need to. Is this drivable? It is. Very cool. Okay, so we're going to use this out the front. To play this safe, I don't know. The whole idea behind using this is for the basket. So I'm going to just use one of these vans to destroy this gate just so we don't demo our basket. We have to be able to get this piece through. Okay. I'm just going to dip this into the water because we're not going to need it. Peace out. Perfect. So actually, I guess I don't really need it for the basket. I just, again, need it for the arm, similar to how we're using the other one. Try and not damage all of this. I really, we do want to just get it to the point where that's probably too steep, I would imagine, to climb, but maybe it's not. Like, this is easy to jump. Okay, that's not bad at all. Boom. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so we'll put our car then here. Boot straight across to there. That should work. I think I'm gonna use that little Jeep thing, or whatever that is. I don't know if it's like a van or something, but I'm probably gonna use that here just because we have grass. If I can straight line over the grass, because this car is probably gonna get stuck, and then we can just use our red car here. So let's set that up. Honestly, there's probably more ground to cover, slightly more anyways, if we take this down here, so. This doesn't really matter where we park it. We want to just make sure that when we hop off here, we're able to hit it. So I'm going to just open this up and check our jump distance. Yeah, we should be fine there. Okay, so quick save this. Steal this little van thing at the back here. Just gonna leave these open. We're not gonna need to go. Oh yeah, that's demolished anyway, so we don't actually have another vehicle here. Okay. Okay, so we can use a van then. Honestly, it's not a big problem. Any valuables while I'm here? Probably, but. Okay. Never mind that plan. I forgot that that is just kind of permanently destroyed. But again, not an issue. We do have other cars. I would imagine the van's probably slightly quicker than us walking. And it might have like an off-road wheel kind of too. I don't even know if this is quicker than walking, but we're gonna hope that it is. Let's see what this is like on the grass actually really quick. It's fine until about there. But we'll just take it as far as we can take it. What's the deal with this? Okay. Okay. We're probably fine with those stairs because I think this was like the second tallest one. So we're probably fine with those stairs. We're gonna have to watch that ledge. Ideally, I'd like to park it a little closer to the door, but I want a straight shot at that too, so might be a little balancing that car in the van, but we should be. I'm going to quick save this. We should be okay. So start here, take the car to here, run up the lift, then come out, take the van across to here, fly out the front door. No, we don't even want that. We got to come out here. Because we're going to fly across to the boat is what we really need. We're going to need that speedboat here to boot here and then take us into the rocks. Okay. So let's do that then. We're going to put it like right beside here. Quick save just in case. That. Back that boat right up here. Out of here, damn free. Okay, so we need that boat like right here. editing in leaves and stuff, though. All this flora. Okay, that sucks. But ideally we'll back it up right here. And we have to take it straight ahead, so that's not too bad. But let's start mapping this out a little bit, because again, we're going to be flying right out of that window, so we're not going to see this. But this just helps us stay lined up with our plan of attack there. So that'll be the boat. Okay. So that's fine. Gonna be the boat. It's cool to be able to use that propane tank, but yeah, realistically we're not gonna need it. I'm gonna start spray painting up here just because I know we need these stairs. So we're gonna hit this and fly right out here. Pretty obvious, pretty evident by the hole in the wall, but I don't want to confuse it with that hole in the wall. So we'll mark that bad boy. Popping through here. I wonder actually at that point if to save even a couple more seconds, if we might as well just take the van a little further and see if we can line up here instead of having to go through the door. Again, very, very minute, minuscule details here, but sometimes that makes the difference. So let's try that. Take it, slam it right into that rubble. Ideally, we'll slam it into the, like the fence or something. We know to like jump out though where there's all this brick debris. We're gonna have to watch because of this gate's probably gonna get in the way too. I wanna highlight that this is the edge here. That probably won't make sense to me when we go to do it, but definitely have a little bit of an issue there probably. Here's our van. Going to need to park. We're gonna need to get the car like in and around this way here. Boom. So that'll be, whoop. Oh, okay. Might have to jump from the side, which is good to know right now. Boom. And then that'll just come back down. And we'll take the van. Now it's gonna shoot across. Okay, perfect. There's our car here. Boom. Okay. We already know that we're starting up here. So that's easy enough. I'm not even going to bother marking that. Actually, I will, just because. Even though it's painfully obvious. I'm going to start the same way every time. Well, quick save that for now. So boom to there to here to through here. So we have to set up our boat now. So let's go back over here, get our boat. I guess we don't even have to raise the bridge, but I will just to keep the boat's windshield for now. Let's keep booking. Raise it when I get over here. Raise that. Okay. Got our nice Jeep set up. So again, we'll need to get a van here. Yeah, we need to get a van here. I'm probably making use of vehicles too much. Cause like we're into like slow vehicles, so I really don't know how much that's gonna help. But again, you don't really know until you try the first time, and I might be over-preparing, but at least I'm prepared. Whether or not it helps is yet to be seen, but so straight shot there. Okay, I do need that speedboat though. And like I said, we're gonna back it up right to where we painted on the retaining wall there. Try and not damage this. see where all of that is. I'm going to just quickly save, because if this boat gets stuck, we're screwed. Okay, that doesn't seem to affect boat conditions, so that's kind of nice. Back it right up here, so we're good there. I can't paint in the water, but I know, actually, we're just going to go a little straighter here. We're essentially just going to this platform. It's going to be a pretty straight shoot, which is good for us. I need to use... God. Swim here, everybody. Sorry about that. Okay, so now we can start setting this up. I haven't even attempted this, so I don't know how easy or not this is actually going to be. But we'll see. Okay. So my plan with this, so that we don't have to get out of our speedboat, is to ideally clear this platform, but I don't know if it's going to let me. I can. So that'll be fine. Perfect. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. So we want to line up with right here, basically. Should be fine. So we'll line up with right there. Then we're gonna need to use that boat again. It's gonna be the only hard thing. There's only one speedboat in this, so boat across. And then slam into the rocks here. Yeah. So we slam into the rocks. Right here. We should be able to just quickly jump and hit that electrical box. Only thing is going to be maneuvering that boat through essentially two different kind of legs here. But that's the plan. I have to take it to here, around the corner, and then another straight shot there. Go up here. Yeah, and then take our boom. Gonna have to shoot that thing off, I think. But take our boom. All the way up here. Keep forgetting we have the plank up there. Okay. There we go. Just in case hitting the plank wasn't obvious. Boom, hit the saw. Boom, 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 boom. And then there. So we're gonna need a car. Oh, hello. So we're gonna need to park a car somewhere there. Take it to here, and then our Jeep's basically waiting for us right there. Okay, so that's the plan. That's the plan. Makes sense. Is it the best? Don't know. Not sure. Don't feel like we could do too much else. We just might be overutilizing vehicles at this point, but like I don't see why that would be a hindrance. But again, though, we do need a vehicle for here, and I sunk that other van, so we're basically stuck with this. And is it quicker than walking? Not sure, but we might as well try. Give it a quick look. Gonna lower this bridge. Doesn't really matter at this point, I guess, if we keep it up or down now. That's probably slower, so we can use this ice cream van, I guess. Ooh, that's not ideal. But make do. Get a couple extra seconds here with this bad boy, maybe. Okay. I think we're ready to give it a try. I'm gonna quick save. Let's get back all the way over here. It's gonna be interesting. I don't feel too bad about this. I feel like it was actually like relatively easy. I know it's a side mission, but again, like we planned for an hour the last side mission that we did. I'm pretty sure. I mean, we planned for a pretty solid hour on most of these anyways, as a just in case, but I don't know. I don't really know how you could do this one much different. So, let's quick save. Actually, I should start. It's all about your start too, like, there we go. Try this. Oh, God. Yeah, that car goes a little faster than I was expecting. Just don't want to block this van. Okay. Okay. Wow, we lost. I don't know what's going on here. I'm slipping. Okay, let's just finish this off to see how we do. See if everything kind of works as set up. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay, so we were off quite a bit there. We were off quite a bit. Let's try again. It's hard to get a sense. Wow. Trying to get around that van is pretty tough. Might have to move that. And I don't even honestly really know if that's going to help us a whole lot. That's going to suck too. You gotta remember that we need to jump on the left side of that to be able to climb properly. Come on. You gotta jump at like the perfect spot for that. Okay. Fashionable roll. Come on. That thing is hard to do all of a sudden. Mind you, I guess we've never tried to do it with speed, so hitting something that's screwing up that car, and now I just keep overshooting this room here. This van's keeping it just a little tighter. Pretty rough. Pretty rough. There's no finesse in this at all. Oh. It is hard to get the perfect angle on those machines. I'm gonna need to, like, I don't know. I gotta put something there to bounce me off. To keep, whoa. what I was doing there. Blacked out. But yeah, I gotta put something there as almost like a wall because I keep just over jumping. That boom is so skinny. Alright, take that, van. Come on. I wonder if I can just slam the car right into the back of that. Jump on top. I want to just be able to string one good run together that, you know, doesn't have something screw up and just know whether or not this actually works. Oh, we don't even have to... That could have worked. I don't even have to like jump. I just need to get to the right level, and we could have scooped that up. So maybe driving the car into the back, that'll work. Oh, come on. Nice. Not sure what our usual time is at this point, but we're still way off, I think. Instead of like a straight across, I think I can make this a little better. We need to basically do it that it's going to be easy to make that bend. So I almost have to start it more angled, I think. Oh. Come on. That is annoying. Alright. Let me fix that boat, if that's possible. Where is that boat? That van's not helping either. If we can just slam into the back of that, that's fine. I might just park this inside, honestly. Just to make sure that we don't overjump. So I don't even have to get all the way up there, but... Okay. Try that. This boat, if we can start it a bit more angled, but we need to still start it from like the same position. We just don't want it straight. We need to make it easier to like wrap the bend a bit. That's not going to change too much, but might help. Might help. I don't feel bad about this, it's just a lot of these things really need to go right. And I know that's the basis of putting together these runs, but you gotta like do this perfect. Let's quick save again. Wonder how. Okay, fine. Let's see how low I can start. Not gonna buy me a whole lot of time at this point, but quick save with this. Whoop. Thought I was slick there. I thought I grabbed it. What? Ended up driving something. Damn, knew I was trying to cheat. Oh no! Now I think I have too much in that barn. It keeps throwing me into something. I just don't know what I'm actually driving after. Oh, you can just go under. That's easier. That might make me rethink my entire plan there. Oh, that's Okay. Knowing what I know now, I will likely take this out. Maybe we can just back this van up underneath, run up the van. Okay, and then we use that as the vehicle. Okay. That gets rid of one of those things at least. Okay, let's try that. Just perfect little things as we go here. But that could work. Quick save this. Boom. Saved us like 5 seconds, maybe not, but a couple of seconds. Still not doing it now. I lost all momentum there. Oh, that sucks. Those booms are amazing, but when you're trying to do it in a hurry, it really slows you down. It's easier when that stuff. We're a couple seconds behind here, but I want to just see if we can put something together. Oh, we've never been able to get up there yet. I don't even know if that part works. No, that's not gonna be good. What? It's gonna be the definition of insanity again. Get out of here. Okay, good so far. It's too slow, we might have to switch. Oh, nice. No. Oh, God, I jumped too early. That is way faster. That is a very good change that we made. Like, we're fine up to this point, but it's really making the boat efficient. on. Oh, there's way too many vehicles. No. Oh, jeez. Oh, that wasn't terrible. That wasn't terrible. I just don't know if there's something else that we can do instead of the boat. I don't know. Like, it might make more sense to run on this. Just slam the boat into that platform. We're gonna have to readjust our boom, which isn't necessarily the worst thing. Let's try this. Let's just try this. Because we could probably make it a little bit more of an actual ramp too. We don't have to space two separate gaps here. Only thing is that we're gonna lose too much time running. But again, like, we can barely make it to this part anyways to know whether or not it actually works, so we're gonna have to change something. Maybe this is what we need. Like, we can keep that van there. That van's really slow. I don't really know if it's doing much for us, being completely honest. But like I said, though, we're gonna just need to see if this dock, we run along this dock here. I'm gonna try and just bury this boom into the side of the mountain. Just trying to figure out how it makes the most sense to angle this. I'm gonna need something to make it easy to hop on top of. We were using the electrical boxes before, now we have nothing. That's the only real problem. Like, obviously there's going to be a lot of running when we get to the top of this too, so I don't really know if that makes the most sense. What does this look like if we were to get up on top of it? I guess we could use a plank. I'm trying to put a plank down. Make a little ramp. Does that work? Okay. Not super fast, but could be worse. Let's try that. It's going to be a lot of running. But maybe that's the strategy that we need, because it's not one that we've used in the last little while, so I think that's why I'm just so worried to do it. But clearly what we have right now isn't working, because we're relying too much on being able to hit those booms and like not get stuck on an angle and being able to jump them just right. And honestly, I mean, we do lose a little bit of time on like backtracking with that boat anyways, even though it probably is quicker. We're still kind of backtracking anyways. I mean, I guess not. We're just coming at it from like a different angle, but we'll see. It's just really hard to test that last part because we hardly ever get there, so. Start with this. Quick save. Try this damn car again. Didn't work. That ended up right in front of the van, and I got like flung off almost the platform there. That should be fine. Probably lost a couple of seconds though. Still in and around 50, so. So far. So this is gonna be the first time we're trying this new boat thing. I'm looking to just slam it in. Yeah, we're slow. This is slow. Feels really slow. The booms are a lot easier to hit. Take this van van. Come on. Oh. Oh, we almost made it. Oh, we almost made it. Okay, that's the closest we've ever been. That's the closest we've ever been. Okay. Try that again. Otherwise, we'll have to see how we can make that run just a little quicker. Like that isn't going to help. We have to get that car perfect, because that's really what's giving us the speed in this map. That's not going to be good either, I don't think, but maybe. I don't know if it's quicker to run, walk, jump. We're trying here. We're trying to get any little bit of speed that we can. Booms are working nice and smooth. We're going, we're going. I'm going to try and avoid this van because I don't think it's helping. We're going to try and slam into this Jeep. Here we go. Come on. Did we get it? No, I don't think we did. I don't think we were able to get into the boat quick enough. Ah, we were right there, though. Okay, well, this is going to work. We just need to hit everything a little faster, even. A little faster. Out of my way. I think we're slower already. Oh, I got buried in the windshield. Come on. Oh, we were so close. That's not gonna work. Probably would have been fine, maybe. That's hard. I wonder, do we have any other vehicles available to us? Like, I wonder if this van would make more sense to start with. Put the car right on that dock. Let's try that. We know we're trying to make up very, very little time. I don't even know, honestly, if this car would survive on the dock. But I'm trying to just minimize the amount of running that we're doing, because I would imagine any car, even the slowest car, should be a little quicker than running. We have that ice cream van that's not really doing anything for us. But I want to see, because we have to do quite a bit of running on this stretch. Let's get out fast. Are we sinking? No. So that might work. Could work. Just drive along the dock, slam into the wall, up along here, so that's fine, but now we have to replace that other one. And the van is going to be considerably slower to start than the car, but I still think it should be quicker than running. But at that point, do we really need to take a couple of seconds to drive this through? Like, maybe we just use this at the start. Let's try that. I don't really know how much this is. I feel like I'm just using that out of necessity. Or what I think is necessity. I think this is pretty good. Try this. We'll switch these two vehicles out and see how much of a difference that makes, if any. This also, I'm hoping, won't burn out as quick as that red car does either. That's been a little bit of a pain as well. See if we can get a little bit extra second there. I can start here. Okay, it doesn't really matter. there. Okay, let's try this again. Quick save. Definitely slower there. But again, we're hoping that we're going to be able to pick this up on the back end now. We can keep our time even remotely close to what we were doing with the car to start. Should be okay, because we're going to be able to now run or drive that stretch as opposed to having to run up the entire dock. I feel like we're pretty close. We're a little behind where we were, but again, that's kind of by design here at this point. We were able to get there a lot quicker. I don't know if it's going to be enough to make a difference, though. Gonna skip this van. Obviously, we know we aren't getting that Jeep now either. We're just making a run for it, so. No! Okay. If we don't get it, we definitely screwed up a couple of times. We weren't too far behind. We weren't too far behind. That in a little bit more. Okay, good. Gonna take this van into the door a little bit more. We bailed on it a little early last time, only because we've gotten plugged up in that exit before. Feeling pretty smooth about this one. I feel like we're a little ahead of where we were. I just gotta make sure I can clear this windshield this time. Last time I got flung out. That was nice. Get a little bit of a speed boost there, but oh, that sucks. Every efficiency that we had, we were up here over 20 seconds before, so I think we're going to lose this one again. Yeah, that helicopter's already there. That's not good. We're going to be very close again, but there was just, we are just off. Just off being able to make that, so maybe that van will help. We are just off. We're like a second off. I gotta take that windshield out. I keep getting stuck on that. We're so close. Even with the amount of running that we're having to do right now, we are so close. I kind of wish I had kept that other van. But we are where we are. Damn windshield. Okay. Try that again. I wonder too if I could start with the van out just a bit more even. Not that that's going to make a huge difference, I don't think, but not the... Make this just a little bigger too, just in case we get caught up here. Okay. Those are my tweaks. Give this another go here. Good save. fallen behind already, I believe. Try this van, but I don't think there's really a point. No, I'm not gonna try it. But we're not gonna get this either. I don't know how to make this last little second. Oh, we need to get 1 second somewhere. That's it. We literally need 1 second somewhere. We do a lot of driving with this. We don't do a lot of driving with that van. Let's speedboat. We can't like push that platform, I wouldn't imagine. Right? Because it looks like it's on like a floating dock. We just literally need 1 second somewhere. I don't even know if that would really help me anyways. We gotta get that tool. Maybe get it by blowing this out, but instead of running around it, I run through it. Could save a minute amount of time. It would also cut down on our running a little bit here, but like as soon as we get to the top, I feel like there has to be so many different ways that I could get a second, because I haven't had it be like this tight and not gotten it. There's probably way more, probably a lot of space to make this better. I can't picture a different way to do this right now for some reason. Like, it'd be sweet to hop off here. Would that be better? Because if I'm not using the van, could I hop through this tree? It just doesn't make sense. Like, by the time that van gets started, I'd be gone already. So I don't think that van is really necessary. But again, though, if I were to scoop this, pick this up, might work. Kind of stay in line. Remove this. Wow, that is some arbor. Anyways. How close can I pick this one up? I have to be like over here still. It'd be pretty They're gonna be pretty deep in. Okay, well. I don't know that's gonna be enough. I don't know. I honestly don't even remember what I did at this point. Feels good to know that we're basically there, but trying to get a second worth of efficiency is a tougher task than you might think. Like at that point, you can just kind of relate to racing games where you're just trying to take every corner that much quicker and tighter. But I don't know if that's really possible. Falling right inside. Basically on par with all of our runs again so far. Somehow that car on the dock really hasn't sped us up, so even though it feels like it has, in theory it should have, but not really. Oh, that sucks. I'm stuck. Yeah, we're already behind. But we'll see if this works at all. I would say nope. Ah, we really just need one more second. We didn't screw up. That getting caught up on the boom was a little bit of time. I don't know if it was enough to make a huge difference, but it was definitely a little bit of time. That's not gonna work. Again, we're basically right on track where we were, which, as we know, doesn't get us anywhere. Okay. Close. Close, but not enough. We needed like a half second there. I don't know how to make that different. I don't really know how to make that different. Can I move this up a little bit? That's not going to make a half second difference. Like, I don't want to go and switch my entire strategy because we're only like a half second off, and like it's very, very tight, but it's only a half second off. So I don't know. I just don't know where to get that from then. guess I didn't see whether or not we can move that platform, but I'm pretty sure we can't just based on slamming into it every time. I don't think it's actually budged. I don't wait around enough to look. Again, I don't really see how that would help me though. I mean, it'd be a little nicer, I guess, if I could pull it to like here. I just don't know if that's actually possible. Jump into that little houseboat thing and see. I'm surprised actually that this one's taken so long, because I felt like it was a pretty simple setup, and like realistically it is. I just don't know how to get a half second quicker when I feel like I have this as about as efficient as I can. Like, I don't know. I'd be very surprised if this can be nudged, because it doesn't look like it's like, but I just gotta know. You can. Well, okay then. That changes things a little bit. That really changes things. We gotta be very careful so that we don't lose our red car. Oh god. I'm not sure how you're actually properly supposed to move this, but... So at this rate, what I want to do... We already have like a pretty good setup. With that boom. So I'm going to hopefully... I don't know if they want you to use the barge to move this thing or what, but we're gonna just try and do this. There's nothing really to me that would indicate that this thing is kind of like buoyant, I guess, because it looks like it's like wood planks underneath. But I'm trying to steer this a little bit closer to shore here, because we should be able to get a couple of seconds out of this now. If we use the boat, because that means we can use our car again at the very beginning. And that's going to be absolutely huge. That might be as good as we get at this point. But that should be a lot easier than this dock, because we can basically beeline it right for here. But we want to save this car again. I just don't know if we're going to be able to get it back up these stairs. Oh god. Might have just sewered ourselves here with this. Yeah. Come on. No, 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 no. Okay, well, we did only need like a second or two, so hopefully that's enough. I'm gonna quick save once we get back to our starting point, and if this doesn't work, I'm going to need to pick it up in a second episode, because we are not gonna have what we need. That red car would help us at the very beginning get a little bit of time as well, as opposed to having to use all of these vans. But being able to move that platform, we could probably plan this a little bit more strategically now. But again, we'll see. That could be enough just to get everything in the right area. That should maybe have bought us a couple of seconds. And then also, we shouldn't have to be so worried about how we line up with that boom, but we'll see. Again, we just needed to pick up like a half second, maybe a full second for a little bit of clearance, a little bit of leeway here, so I'm hoping that that was enough, but we'll see. Trying to start facing the same way, just so that we have the right orientation here. That's probably fine. Quick save this. There we go. Again, we still need to make sure we get everything else right, though. Already a little bit behind. This van is pretty slow, but we needed to make use of what the map was giving us, and it was just a bunch of vans and heavy machinery, so I feel like we're pretty much on par here. I always remember some sort of like 30 seconds. This is our first new path. So drive it up on here. Looks like we're like 2 seconds ahead of time here, so feeling not bad all of a sudden. We know we're usually here at about 9 seconds, so it looks like we're like 2 or 3 seconds ahead of time. We should be fine on this, provided I don't have to get too far into the boat. Oh, it's gonna be close though. Yeah, we just got it. I had like nothing left. We needed 0.5 seconds. We had 0.7 seconds left. We got it though. We got it. Oh my. We got it. So we could have done a little quicker if we could have had the chance to pull the red car back. Obviously the vehicles were very slow in this one. Heavy machinery and larger vans, but we're all good there, thank God. Just watching how we did this here. Moving that barge definitely helped kind of get everything a little closer together. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. It must have just been kind of held in place by the scaffolding, but it seemed like every time that we were running into it, it wasn't budging. I guess I wasn't really noticing too much. There was a lot of running in this one. As much as we used vehicles, as many vehicles and stuff as we used, it was a lot of running. And I don't know if we got speed by jumping, or if it would have been quicker even running in like a straight line. But we we got a new rank here. What did we get? New tool. That's cool. Pick up. What did we get? More bombs? I don't know. Pipe bomb? Oh, pipe bomb and bombs now. So we have bombs now. $505. Is there anything that we can upgrade? We can upgrade the amount of planks. That could help, I guess. Even though I don't really like them, I could see why it would be helpful. We have up to 32 planks for one mission. Wow. It's a lot better than 8. Okay, so that's good. I hate them, but I can totally see why they would be useful if we can get a sense of how we need to do things. But anyways, guys, a little over an hour and a half for this one. I didn't expect that long for a side mission. Obviously, you can see it was quite a bit of planning. We had a pretty good setup from the outright, but just not enough. Those minor adjustments towards the end were enough to get us to where we needed to go. Obviously, moving the barge was probably one of the single most important things that we could have done early on in that to really kind of give us that little bit of extra time. But even still, we still finished with only 0.7 seconds left, so definitely efficiencies to be gained in that, but hopefully you were able to learn something, take something from this video. If you did, give this video a like, drop any questions, comments that you have in our questions or in our comments section here, and make sure you subscribe to Friendly Frenzy Games YouTube channel, where we have a boatload more Teardown content already there, but as well as daily content coming. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you in the next episode.